Okay, welcome to a new video. Welcome. Today, four bats. Today we're gonna be doing a Come Star Baby. Let's get into it. No, wait. Before we get into it, I'd just like to say a quick thank you to I'm a Music Vocal. Without his video, I would never have been able to do this because he literally clutched up and made the beat. But in this video, I will be doing vocals. So yeah, go check out I'm a Music Mogul. His video will be in the description. Go check him out. He's just an incredible producer and he's been in the game for so long and just an absolute legend. Okay, and I guess a quick little backstory about four bats. Let's get into it. Yeah, so I realized that the screen recording is actually in mono, and I've pretty much edited like a lot of it, so it still sounds pretty good. It all makes sense. It's just the plugins, some of them you can't hear it in the stereo field, but you know what? Next video, I'll make sure that it's sorted and all figured out. It's still a banger of a video, so enjoy. Thank you. First things first.
What's up, brother?
I have electric piano here. I just have addictive keys. All you need is an electric piano, really. It's just gonna sound as good as most things. There are alternatives. You can just link to electric piano, you know, use some of these. Yeah. Anyway, this is what it sounds like without the EQ. Just by itself. And the chords, here's the MIDI, by the way. You know, pause video, copy, paste it, lick it, taste it. Alright, so this is what it sounds like just by itself. Here's what it sounds like with EQ, just taking out the lows, boost a bit of the highs. Nothing crazy. And then, the secret sauce. We have these little reverse chords here. And what you want to do, I'll show you how to do it. So, you've got to bounce it out. Command T, you can cut it. Cut it at the intervals here. And you can either go here and reverse them, or you just do Control Shift R. And then that's how you get this kind of swelling back into the next chord kind of deal. So it's like, and then yeah, just add a little bit of a fade in to get rid of those clicks and pops at the start of it. Moving on, we have a majestic pad. I've used Expand here. What the thank you. Okay. Just in the soft pads, Majestic Glimmer. If you don't have Expand, it's free. It's just got an insane amount of sounds, all for free. They all sound very decent. You should get it. So yes, I use soft pads, Majestic Glimmer. So yeah, it had this little weird bell delay thing on it. So turn it off. Easy. You get a nice majestic pad. And then EQ, narrow it out. Take out the lows, take out the highs. It's just warm. It's really warm. It's nice. It's a really nice layer. And then one more pad. This one, I got it from Alchemy. It's just the analog resonance sweep. Not much to it really. Add a little channel EQ on it, just the same kind of deal, narrow it out, make it really nice and warm. So this is what it sounds like.
Oh my god, bro. Oh hell no, man. What the
I've just realized something. I had all the effects on the summing track. So what you were hearing was a modified version of what you should have been.
God,
what I did with the summing track basically. If you don't know how to do that as well, you can right click it, create track stack, or Shift Command D, and first plugin, we got a little exciter here, add some harmonics, make it a little nice and crispy. Yeah, you can really hear the difference there. Next we got a little bit of chorus to make it just like smooth it out a bit. Channel EQ to just take a bit of those lows off and make some room for those drums and those vocals. And then we have some secret sauce here, one of my favorite plugins. So what I added with it was a bit of noise, bit of wobble and distortion. It gets a kind of nice analog feel, pretty much. That's what the goal is with this. So without it, with it, it's yeah. Next up, we have a little chroma verb, and this has actually got like a grain effect. It just adds a bit of movement and excitement in a way. So this is what it sounds like without it. And with it. So you can hear that. Yeah. So there you go. That's the chords. Alright. Moving on. Moving on. We have the drums. Really? It's okay. Hopefully you can't hear it too loudly. Back to it. Okay, drums. So I got all these drums. I got all these drums from Splice. If you don't have Splice, what are you doing? Really? Anyway, so I'm gonna put a little, I'll put a little thing on the screen of exactly where I got these from, like the packs and what specific samples they are. But they're all from Splice. Let's get to it. First things first, we have the shaker.
Get your ass up.
Simple pattern, just that. And it just goes down in velocity a little bit from the start and back up again. Bit of movement, you know, a bit of human feel in it. I've just shaped the sound a bit here with channel EQ and a phaser just to get a little movement in there and make it a little wider, and then taking out the lows just so it nice and sat on the top. Next, we've got a little clav hit. All I've done is add some harmonics on there. Space Designer. We have a nice little rim shot as well. Yeah. At the end, just took out the lows, shaped it a bit, put some highs in there. Next, got a little, just a clap. Again, some harmonics. Boosting some highs. To get that real hi-hats. This is the pattern. It's very simple. This time I used a bit of OTT though. Bring down the depth, put some gain on it, added some highs, some mids as well. What I was trying to really do with these, with the percussion and here is show you kind of different ways of shaping a sound. You've got channel EQ, you can use an exciter for harmonics, phases that adds width and movement, OTT, tips, little tips and tricks. Next we have a kick, pretty simple pattern, easy. Channel EQ, just took out that was rude. Thank you, camera. Back to it, and this is what they all sound like. Just dry, this is dry. I grouped them all together again with a summing track, added Fat Effects Enhancer. It just glues it all together, compresses it. And then I added a Chroma Verb Bus Reverb, a little Chamber of Secrets. It helps glue it all together, adds that kind of reverb. You can kind of hear that in the song as well, that the drums have a bit of reverb in it, and yeah. without it. Yeah. What's next? What's next? Tell me, what's next? The bass. So I use the Liverpool bass here. This is the MIDI for it. Very simple, but very effective. This is what it sounds like just with the bass amp and the compressor. I apologize for that. And then this channel EQ, yeah, just cleans it up. Anyway, now this is what the drums sound like with the bass and the kick. Now with the chords. Now there's one more sound in here. It's a very low key, very low key sound. You could barely really hear it in the mix. It's a lead from Alchemy, the analog unison lead. Made sure that the glide is way up there. That is the most important part, because without the glide it sounds like this. What the f? And with the glide, it's a lot cooler. This is the MIDI for it as well. And then also took the delay off and the resonance for the plugins. Just really narrowed it out. Took a lot of the lows and highs out. Because like I said, you can barely hear it in the mix. It's not really that prevalent, so I hope that's the right word. Anyway, so that's what it sounds like with the EQ. That's about it for the instrumental. This is how it's arranged as well. Chords playing pretty much the whole time. You have the shaker that cuts off a couple times, and the lead only plays a couple times. There you go. Yeah, now I'm moving on to the vocals. Come slabba APL. Now, Forbats has a very unique voice. I think that's why he's blown up so quickly and caught fire. It's very cool. Basically, these are all the plugins I use on it. I have a compressor here. Now, this is a bit of an expensive compressor, but I'd really recommend it. But like an alternative would just be like a regular compressor. Use presets, yeah, but you basically get the same sound. Anyway, just a de-esser. Logic has a de-esser as well, just like using the Waves one. Of course, we have to have the little auto-tune on there. Actually, a lot of auto-tune on there. It's in F minor. I've cranked the speed and the transition up. Put an exciter on there, add some harmonics, boosted the harmonics so that high end is just real crispy and nice. And then cleaned it up a bit as well with the channel EQ, just took out the lows, boosted a bit of highs again. So that's it for the plugins. We've also got a bus with Valhalla Vintage Verb, and you can also hear a little delay in there. You've got a tape delay. We've got to have 100% wet because it's on a drum bus. Bit of feedback, and it's basically just a quarter note delay. And then narrowed it out with the channel EQ. It's like a telephone effect, like kind of thing. And then you can also hear in the song, they're panned around the delay. This is a free plugin. I highly recommend it. Pancake. It's just got it set to half bar. So that means basically like it'll move around the stereo once every half bar. I think. And that's it. I hope this helped in some way, shape or form. Again, thank you to I'm a Music Mogul. Wait a second. Wait, what? You want me to pull up? Come inside by 8 p.m. I send a text to your DM. 500 for your fucking hair. 200 for your fucking nails. You running out of shoes to wear, so I bought you another pair. Girl, I got you another dress. So bring your ass up down them stairs. I buy you shit because you rare, and plus because you know I care. Bitch, you
know you love it here. That's why you keep on coming in. Your man, he can't compete, I swear. He tried but now he look too weak, baby. Come inside by 8 p.m. and send a text to your DM. 500 for your fucking hand.